the very first fight we're going to go over is the very first fight we won money on. As you know, on this show, or if you are new to this show, we always at least break down, review the main event, the main card, and then a couple other fights that speak to us, whether they're just bigger names we like or money that can be had. This was one of those fights. Gerald Meerschaaert defeated the wannabe mini DC Darren Wynn via third round rear naked choke, cashing our first bet of the night, which was 1 unit for him at plus 120 to win you guys and win us 1.2 units. We said it on the podcast. He was long. He was rangy. Darren Wynn didn't want to be there. Mike brought up Meerschaaert's fantastic ground game, and you know what? It got on full display here. He got the finish. He got you the money. Mike, can you give us a nice breakdown of how he did that for us?
Well, I mean, he did exactly what he should when you're a much longer, rangier fighter, and that's just stay out in distance and just keep jabbing and kicking every once in a while. I mean, to some people, it's not as exciting because he definitely wasn't going for a huge knockout finish with his range. He was more of just almost like a Nate Diaz, more like prodding, poking, not necessarily as damaging as they would even, but he was just doing his job, staying at range, keeping the much more powerful, which is weird to say at as little as Darren Wynn is, a guy away from him. And it was just a great performance standing up. And then when he finally got the chance to take him down, he could use his length, and he finally got that submission. And I was just so stoked, to cash another bet for the fans. It was just a great way to start the card in this UFC.
We at one time were high on Darren Wynn. He checked all the boxes. He still checks all the boxes, other than the fact that he's fighting up too high of a weight class. And it's embarrassing that he's at middleweight at 5'6", and we just thought he was going to be the next DC at a lower weight class. But you know what? He proved within a fight that wasn't him anymore. And we're happy to get money back from a loss that he gave us earlier in betting him, even more so since we were able to get a dog on this. So thank you, Darren Wynn, for losing against your namesake. And thank you, GM3, Gerald Meerschaaert, the Meerkat, whichever way we're going to go with it. I'm just happy he made us that money now.